Morning guys, welcome back to Vlogvember day 11, I think. Wow, we're storming through these now. So today, as I sort of told you yesterday, I think, this is a bit of a change of plan today. Today I was supposed to leave at 8 AM and drive up to my friend Cherry's house and spend 24 hours with her and with Ava, and sadly I've had to cancel that or just rearrange for now because my voiceover agent called to say that I've booked a voiceover job, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say who it's for just yet, so I'm not gonna tell you guys until it's live and on TV. However, I imagine it will be on TV fairly quickly, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm recording this evening at 4 PM in Soho, so I've got to go back to London. So I'm going back to London for a night. It's 10 AM now and I've just left home, and yeah, I'm gonna arrive in London hopefully by 11:30, and then that gives me plenty of time to get ready, warm up vocally, which this counts as a warm up I suppose. One of the best warm ups is just talking, so this is great. And then I want to get into London nice and early, like even though my session isn't until 4, I kind of want to get into London for like 1:30 or 2, just so I'm there, and you know, I might make the day of it. I'll take my laptop, I'll do some editing, and hopefully I'll get the script. So my agent said we don't have, last night he was like, we don't have the script yet, but hopefully tomorrow. So I'm hoping the client sends it over with enough time just for me to prepare and read it through and everything and get the right flow, just so I'm not doing a cold read, which a cold read, if you don't know, is when you're reading when you haven't seen the script before. It's a really hard skill. It's one that I think I have just about, but there are cold readers out there, or sight readers, sometimes it's called sight reading, who are incredible, and they don't stumble at all. They don't they don't they don't, you know, they can do it. And I am like, I think 50% of the way there. I'm better, I think I'm better than your average person, which you'd think I should be being a voiceover artist. But I'm by no means as good as other people. Like, I do have false starts and I do stumble over some words sometimes, which isn't an issue. You just go back and start it again. And usually with a TV advert, it's a short script, obviously only like 30 seconds long, sometimes 15 seconds. So it's only a few lines. So normally you do it line by line. But obviously when I've done corporate jobs, which are similar, I guess, to like audiobooks in like the length of them, you don't really have much time. You've only got like 3 hours to read 100 pages of dialogue, and you're like quick. So every time you mess up, you're really annoyed at yourself. Luckily, that's not this sort of job. And it is someone that I've worked for before, so I'm really excited that they want to work with me again. So this is great. Anyway, I am a bit nervous because I don't think I've done a voiceover job before. As I said, this was my first voiceover job of 2022. This is why I want to take it a bit more seriously than I do when I've got regular jobs, because when I've got regular jobs, it's sort of easy to slot back into. But I'm like, oh my gosh, have I forgotten how to read? Do I remember all the rules, like never stress a pronoun? Do I remember like what intonation have I got? And I need to go back and listen to the previous job I did for this client to listen to the tone that I had, because sometimes when I'm reading, like I might have a bit of a lower tone and a bit cooler vibes. Then other voiceover jobs, I've got a much like louder voice and happy voice, and like people think voiceovers is just easy, it's just talking. It's not at all, and it's a lot harder, I think, than acting, because with acting you can rely on your voice and your face, your facial expressions, your body, you know, all those things. With a voiceover, all you have to go on is your voice, so the pressure is there. Anyway, this is made for a fun Vlogvember, so today's video is basically going to be all about my, I guess, side hustle as a voiceover artist, because I mean, I earn more money from YouTube than I do from voiceovers. I mean, the rate of pay for voiceovers is very good, like the best pay I think I've ever had in my life. And I've done TV commercials like as an actor, and I still think sometimes voiceovers is better. So the rate of pay is incredible, so I'm going to be glad for that injection of cash. However, it's not as regular, so you know, it is technically my side hustle. I've got a very exciting delivery, guys, from Future Self. This is owned by Alfie Days, and I wanted a new tracksuit, and their tracksuits look incredible. And I do like the slogan. I'm always talking about how I'm doing things for my future self, so I can retire early one day. Anyway, I ordered a forest green tracksuit, so let's have a look. I really like the packaging, it's very nice. Ooh, forest green is my favourite colour at the moment. Oh my gosh, they're so thick. This isn't a sponsored brand deal, guys. I paid a lot of money for this, probably too much money, I shouldn't have spent it, but I really want a comfy, cozy tracksuit for winter. So I got a size small, I think, in the bottoms, and then a medium for the top. Here we go. So it says, future self is embroidered on it. I really like it, guys. Look how good quality it is. Like the hem and stuff, it's so thick. This is so cool. I love it. Really, really cool. It's so comfy. I mean, I hope you guys can see on camera. Look how cozy and comfy it is. It's one of those things though, I'm like, I don't want to wash it, because as soon as I wash it, it will lose some of its softness, I'm sure. But yeah, very cool. And maybe I could have gone medium and large as opposed to small and medium, but I really love it. It's so good. This will be my new working from home outfit, which I work from home every day. So actually not today. I will not turn up to the voiceover studio looking like this, although I could.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Right, I've arrived in London. I'm here about 2.5 hours early. So I'm on my way now to the National Theatre coffee shop. I'm gonna do some work, get today's video edited and then the weekend's video edited, because I'm actually gonna take the weekend off from vlogging because I'm gonna be spending the weekend with Keegan and his kids, and I don't really want to film with the kids around just yet, and I'd quite like a couple of days off. So yeah, I'm like, let me, today and tomorrow, if I can get the videos edited, the videos I filmed before Vlogvember, then it means that you guys still get videos every day, but I'm not having to film because they've already been filmed. So yeah, that's the plan. Right guys, I nearly got 3 vlogs edited, which is amazing. Tonight's vlog, one for Saturday and halfway through one for Sunday. I obviously haven't filmed Fridays yet. But yeah, I'm now just walking. I've got an hour until my voiceover session, so I'm going to start walking across the river. It'll actually take me like 20 minutes to walk there, so I've got plenty of time, but I obviously want to like warm up first. I want to get a bottle of water, maybe some Vocal Zone tablets which help sort of clear your throat, and an apple maybe. I like eating an apple before the session because it sort of gets rid of the saliva before you do a voiceover. So I've also just had a little phone call with Keegan. He called to wish me good luck for this job. We had a little chat, so I maybe could have got all 3 videos finished had he not called, but no, I was really pleased he called. So I'm feeling a little bit nervous, guys, not gonna lie. Guys, the Christmas lights are up. Oh my gosh, yay. This is so Christmassy. The big one, that'll do. Maybe I'll get a banana. Oh no, I wanted apples, didn't I? God, that pink lady, I'm afraid. I only need one. Go for one of these. Done, guys. It was good. It was okay. It was, I mean, I always doubt myself after these jobs and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I do a good job? But yeah, I'll debrief with you later. There it is, one of my favourite hotels, if not my fave. I mean, I don't know if it can be my fave because I've never stayed there, but that's where I went for afternoon tea with my parents and Keegan for my birthday. Ah, lovely. The market's back, guys. This hasn't been here for a couple of years. So every Christmas my mum comes to London, and sometimes my dad, and we have a Christmassy day, and this time last year we walked here and there was nothing here. Yeah, I'm buzzing that that's back. And this year it's not just me, my mum and my dad. Keegan's joining us as well, so I've got to show 3 people around Christmassy London. Right, I'm in the vicinity of home. I've stopped to get some groceries. £10.50 for one meal. I'm only having chicken, sausages, broccoli, and I bought a yogurt and a drink. So, not an alcoholic drink, a Pepsi Max. And £10.50, ridiculous, never mind. Someone told me the other day in my vlog, they're like, you talk about money a lot. And I'm like, I replied being like, well, I think it's a British thing because right now there's a huge cost of living crisis in the UK, more so than I believe in the US, and it's just all Brits are talking about. And you know Brits don't talk about money. We're famous for hating talking about money, and suddenly Brits are all talking about money because everyone's like, what? I will stop talking about money and expenses because clearly some people don't like it. Anyway, I thought I'd explain the voiceover process because I'm sure most of you don't know what it's like to do a voiceover and you might find it interesting. So for this kind of job, it's one of those amazing ones where I didn't even have to audition, which was great. So I just got the job off the back of, I guess, my voice reels or maybe my reputation, I don't know. But I got the job. I found out yesterday with about 24 hours notice that I needed to be in London to record this voiceover. So that's, I think, quite typical of the industry. It moves quite quickly. The voiceover artist is literally like the last puzzle piece. So quite often you don't get much notice. I arrive at the venue having done all my warm-ups, and the studio, I think she was called Sarah, I'm really sorry if that wasn't her name, but we had a lovely chat. They were running about 15 minutes behind and we had a really nice chat because it turns out she's from Hampshire too. Then the session started and I got a little bit of the booth. I'm gonna have to blur stuff because of confidentiality. Don't want to get in trouble. But this is just to show you the voiceover artist is locked in a booth, separated by a glass screen, and you put on your headphones and the engineer can talk directly to you. There's enough space on the engineer's side where there's a sound desk and there's usually sofas. So if clients want to watch the session live, they can, but the clients on this job didn't come in. I think there was 4 of them via Zoom, and they were listening to me and then giving their feedback over Zoom. So you go back and forth, back and forth. It took just over an hour and then I was done. So simple as that. I mean, I say simple as that, it's actually a very hard job, and this job was quite hard because quite often lots of the people on the calls have differing opinions of what they want it to sound like. So basically my job as a voiceover artist is not to have an opinion and it's to just do as I'm told, basically. So I did loads of different takes. Some people on the team would go, yeah, great. Other people go, no, I don't like that, do this instead. And the other people go, no, I don't like that. So it's yeah, you just have to not take it personally and go, they're not commenting, Joel, on your ability. They're just viewing it from an advertising perspective. So anyway, that's a little insight into voiceovers. And then I need to get specifics from my agent, but I think it is going on TV potentially. So yeah, have to listen out for that. Also, my Dove Men Plus Care advert, which was out last year in 2021, is playing on television again. So I'm starting to get messages from people being like, oh my gosh, I've just heard your voice on the Dove Men advert. So that's really nice that that's making the rounds again. It's the next day, guys, but I forgot to finish this vlog once again. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new here. I post videos every single day. At the moment, it's very loud, so just arrived at Keegan's. The dogs are reunited. But you'll see that in tomorrow's vlog.